need a bucket or some free throws.
Here it is to Ajay Mitchell, the Big West Player of the Year last year. Mitchell is gone! 1 second left!
And one of the key points that Coach was saying that the Gauchos have to do what they do and
oh, what a shot by Mitchell!
And that's dominate the paint. 2-3
Mitchell,
zone.
2-3 zone.
Mitchell taking it in. Mitchell leaves it for Fontenette. Fontenette lays it up. Good.
Ajay Mitchell arrives at the 2024 NBA Draft as one of the best scoring guards of the class. After 3 seasons at Santa Barbara, he saw a spike in his scoring numbers, mostly due to an increase in volume and efficiency as an outside shooter that propelled him to early second-round consideration. We take a look at the 6'3" guard born in Liège, Belgium, that should have a high number of teams looking to add him to their team. It should be no surprise that it is with the ball in his hands that Mitchell feels the most comfortable. More than a third of his offensive possessions were pick and rolls, where he was able to dictate the offense for UCSB. A fearless rim attacker, he gets to the paint as often as possible, going both left or right depending on what the defense gives him. Still, the big difference is that he shows more comfort driving to his strong left hand, where he can go at defenders, while he'll finish mostly away from them going right. A high volume pick and roll handler with good efficiency, he uses an impressive first step that allows him to earn a quick advantage, which is key for him since he's not especially quick or explosive, but someone who uses his body well. Comes to a stop quickly, letting defenders go by and working off his pivot foot to find a shot. Goes for step back middies or 3 often, but doesn't seem to gain a ton of space for them. Needs to work on his transition from dribble to shot, which is a bit inconsistent at the time and reflects on his shot.
Mitchell, up and under move, Ajay Mitchell.
Capable of getting his shot in isolation, he's such an extraordinary finisher at the rim, using decelerations, keeping his dribble alive, and then just accelerating or turning out of nowhere to gain an advantage to finish. As it happens in pick and rolls, he won't panic with the ball in his hands or force a shot at the rim, but rather use his footwork to get a defender out of position to find the best shot possible.
Mitchell driving on Colomario down the lane, reverse layup good.
His scoring numbers grew while his assist numbers dropped, but that doesn't mean AJ can find an open teammate. Actually, more than doing that, he is capable of some advanced reads and difficult passes skill-wise. Knows how to draw attention to himself and use that to his and his team's advantage. Uses his ability to get inside to find interesting finishing options for curls and shooters. Good lob thrower, will get the ball to a roller before the defense can react.
Jones quickly closes in on Santa Barbara's leading scorer tonight. Mitchell, alley-oop, aerial Bland powers it through.
A good design, again throwing him to his strong hand.
Was tasked with a more initiating role on offense, but he was good enough when playing off the ball, especially by getting inside off the catch, attacking closeouts. When he creates an advantage and has to go at a shot blocker, he'll usually use his speed and touch going left, finding ways above, around or below a defender. When he's going right, the decision will commonly be stopping to draw a foul or freeze the help defender and then go up. Able to go to a high floater off the window with his left as well.
Was 0 for 7 before that layup. Bulldogs by 6. Pierre-Louis penetrating out to Mitchell in the corner. Pump fake from 3. Goes to the rim. Dunks it against Andre plus a foul.
Not hesitant to pull the trigger off the catch, he showcases a compact shot with little to no waste of energy going up and quickly turning a catch into a release. his release is a bit low as he shoots going forward, but the efficiency skyrocketed from last season to this one, doubling his points per possession on the same volume. Still shows inconsistencies in his mechanics at times, but seems to be trending in the right direction as an off-the-catch shooter.
Fontenette, good rebound. Gaucho's on the move. Mitchell, transition three, nothing but net.
He's starting to become more comfortable as a shooter, coming off screens and handoffs, although he'll still look to attack the basket on the ladder. But coming off a screen, he'll most likely stop for a jumper, arriving at the shooting grade position and exhibiting much more comfort coming into the ball instead of the opposite direction. Can keep the offense going with extra passes or a one dribble plus pass action in order to draw the attention of the defense to him and find a shooter.
Out of position. Or let a guy like him light you up. Great back door right there, Ajay Mitchell.
Ajay Mitchell.
Ajay Mitchell's defense is definitely a cause for concern. He struggles containing drivers, lacks aggressiveness on the ball, and the weaker lower body doesn't allow him to stay in front of more physical handlers. And it's not like he can go to his lateral mobility to compensate, because that's not his strong suit either. Gets stuck on screens in pick and roll situations as well, allowing his man to gain a crucial advantage. Displayed some glimpses of anticipation to earn offensive fouls, so some of the solution for him might be there, but it's not enough. Can he use his IQ to read plays better? Does a physical improvement in his lower body make much of a difference, and won't that mess with an already below average mobility for his size?
Chris coming away with the basketball. Pickens to Turner. Back to Pickens. Tries to take Mitchell off the dribble and commits an offensive foul. That's good discipline.
He definitely knows what he's doing as a help defender, with good rotations and positioning of the ball, which allows him to come away with deflections and steals. The high offensive usage and the amount of minutes might contribute to some of his defensive shortcomings, and it's not like there's no effort from Mitchell. But the lack of intriguing physical tools doesn't help him, and so he has to rely on quicker reads and some work on his physical limitations once he reaches the NBA.
Used his left hand, went off with both feet.
There are the points in the paint, 24-12. Steal by Mitchell. Mitchell grabbed.
So, what's the case for Ajay Mitchell as a draft prospect? Scoring. Pretty simple. Talented scorers on 3 levels are always appealing for NBA teams, and Mitchell provides that. It will be interesting to see how he adapts to the NBA game, where there should be a steep learning curve for him, but his game resembled one of a veteran in college, and that should translate well to the association. If used correctly, he can be an interesting secondary option on offense at times, but teams have to make sure he can still make decisions with the ball in his hands. Ajay Mitchell's name will be heard on draft night. We just don't know yet if it will be on the first or second night of the NBA draft.
There's a two-pointer. What's that?
Ajay Mitchell on the drive, counted and one for Mitchell.